Hello. Just coming on a few minutes early to get situated and settle in and let people come in for the meditation and group healing. So whenever you see this pop up, come on. And we'll do some relaxation. It's been a lot of things happening, and I'm the kind of person that feels a lot of the collective, as I call it, energy. So as the world panics, I can kind of feel the effects of that. So the other morning when I was meditating, I actually could feel the same kind of vibration that I get when I work on someone with post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's this like internal vibration that I feel when that happens. So I ended up having, thankfully, my massage appointment that day. So I was telling her about it and she could feel it too. So when we have things like this going on in the world, we really have to do work for ourselves to kind of settle it all down. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish today with the meditation and the healing. So hello, Eleanor. Thanks for coming on. So my plan for today is we're actually going to go into meditation, and then I'm going to carry the meditation straight into a healing. I'm going to not do specific healing stuff today. It's more going to be for just relaxing and dealing with just the chaos that's kind of happening right now to get us all settled, and hopefully that'll just kind of help everyone. And I want to make a point too that with the isolation that's kind of being set up with things being closed down and we're being recommended to stay home, it's really important to follow through with that as much as you can, to keep the interactions low, because it's just part of trying to contain everything. But what happens when you get kind of forced into an isolation, because I'm kind of feeling it a little, I feel like I can't leave my house, and that's really not true. I could go walk my yard or whatever, even if everything was shut down. But the feeling being in isolation can kind of it can give you issues with abandonment. So if you're having, if you tend to have abandonment issues, you might be feeling the social restrictions a bit more than other people would. So just keep that in mind if you're kind of feeling a little bit off kilter, or there's something bothering you and you can't really put your finger on it. It could just be abandonment issues that you're feeling. So just be really, really gentle with yourself. Hi, Marla. It's wonderful to be with you too. Thanks for coming on. I see Alyssa and I see Maureen. I don't want my music to be too loud, but I wanted a little something in the background. Hey, Janine. I hope that, everyone's settling some with all of this stuff happening. So hopefully all of our collective changes will help to make this a lot better than it could be. So hello. It's nice to have you guys on. So it's 1 o'clock now. So we'll give it, 5 more minutes, let people trickle in, and then I'll get you guys started on a meditation. As soon as I pretty much decided I was doing this morning, I was actually supposed to be at a cupcake decorating class for St. Patrick's Day, but it was canceled because of things being shut down, which is fine. So I was like, I'll just make some good use of my time and do a healing and hopefully help with how everyone's feeling. But the meditation came in pretty quickly after that, because a lot of times spirit will guide me in whatever my meditations are. So this will be one that they've pretty much set up and shared, not one that I've thought of. So, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I wrote parts of it down just to keep track of it, since they kind of talk quickly sometimes. So, all right. I'll just listen to the pretty music. Okay. Yes, herbalism. Next Sunday, I'm supposed to be at a calligraphy class, but I'm assuming that's canceled too. So, hello, Claudia. As for my events, I know that the library in Rehoboth is closed for 2 weeks, but it's scheduled to reopen before my event down there. So as of now, I'm just keeping that event open. And then also the class at the winery, I'm just leaving everything kind of be until we get closer to April to see what happens. And then I think Susan is also doing the same, where we're just kind of waiting to see what happens with our classes. But hopefully by April it'll settle if we're really good about not spreading things. But who knows what will happen. My point is just to be calm. Like, just keep it calm. Then you'll make me feel calmer because I'm not feeling everyone's stuff. But no, we just need to be calm and allow it just to happen. And that's something too that they always discuss with me. And it's just it's being able to take yourself out of what you're experiencing. So you're in it and you're aware and you're educated about what's going on, but you're kind of observing it as from a distance. It's one of the best ways to kind of deal with a stressful thing and not have to be so engulfed in it. So, you know what's going on, you know what your part in it is, but you can kind of separate yourself out a little bit and stay at a distance, and it doesn't have to affect you so much and be so draining. So sorry, Nikki. Yeah, no pottery class today, but that's okay. Pottery's awesome. My mom has like a whole pottery thing in her house. She doesn't do it too much anymore though. Hi, Tracy. Okay, good. Yes. Yeah, I guess that's next weekend, Eleanor, isn't it? We'll set it up again. It'll all work out soon. I think it's actually really beneficial for us to have some downtime because, I mean, I pick up on that all the time, and especially too, I mean, even with myself, we're just so busy. So I kind of think we're getting somewhat forced into having to slow down and kind of get back to some old roots, and there's more going on here than we really realize, I think. So, but we just really have to focus on being calm and not adding stress to our bodies while all of this is happening, because that's not good for your immune system at all. So Allison's sharing that she uses the mantra to help, and it's I release fear and embrace the now. That's a really good one, Allison. I like that. I tend to forget to do mantras. It's terrible. Yeah, it's a great time. Slow down, spend with family. Absolutely. Hi, Eva. All right, what do we got now? Just another minute because people are still kind of steady coming in. This is where live gets kind of weird because I'm interacting with my phone and not really you guys. So I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope you're finding good things to do. I'm fortunate here to have 3 acres at my house and a development behind us, so I have plenty of outdoor space to do. Yes, Lori, this too shall pass. Exactly. We can't get too caught up in it because it will end at some point and hopefully not be half as bad as what it potentially can be. Just try and be positive, but do the things we need to do to help to not create any bigger issues. Hi, Eileen. I think that's how you would say that, Eileen. Sometimes spellings of words will catch me a little bit. The sun, yeah, we have sun here today though, Krista. It's not warm, but it's sunny. But all right. I think the numbers are slowing down now. All right, so what I want you guys to do is just kind of get into a really comfortable position because we're going to do the meditation piece, but then we're also going to go straight into some healing. So you're going to probably be in whatever position you're going to pick for, I would say at least, 10-15 minutes. So just get really comfortable and make sure you're nice and settled, and that'll just help. And I always get dry when I talk because I do talk sometimes, but so let me keep up my water. All right. This is when I wish I knew if everyone was settled. All right, so we're just going to keep going. I'm just going to go at my pace, but if you want to slow it down or speed it up, that's fine too. It's beneficial for everything. And part of what we're going to be doing with the meditation work is to sort of open you up wider into accepting the healing side of it. So there is kind of a twofold, which is always how things work. I like to try and expand you so you allow in more healing. Now, if there's someone that can't participate, then you can think about them as well, and they'll receive healing just because you're kind of pulling their energy in with your thoughts. So I know that there was one person who was going to be cutting hair, so I have her in my mind, and I was actually supposed to visit someone at a rehab yesterday and do some work with her that I unfortunately wasn't able to go. They closed the rehab, and it probably was better just to not go. So I'm going to do some work with her too, just for this, but I'll be doing something later for that. But I just want you to know that you can also include other people that can't be present. And I feel like I'm really close to my phone. Hi, Diane. Hi, is it Charlie? Sorry, I'm going to butcher it. All right. Okay, so now that we're settled, what I want you to do, and if you're comfortable, some people are more comfortable meditating with eyes open. So if you want to have your eyes open, feel free. But for this meditation, I'm kind of doing something with you where it's better if your eyes are closed. But if you're completely uncomfortable with that, then just do what you want to do. But for now, we just want to close our eyes. And we just want to get really, really peaceful with our eyes closed. Just take some general breaths. Nothing needs to be changed right now. Just some deep, relaxing, calming breaths. There's nothing else you need to think about. Nothing else that you need to focus on. Just relaxing in that moment with your eyes closed. Now with your external eyes closed, I want you to feel as though you have eyes inside as well. And the eye that you feel that you have inside, which is something that you usually will use to kind of see vision. So if you want to call that your third eye, you could. So with your physical eyes closed, I now want you to also close those internal eyes. Just for a moment. And then take another deep breath. And at the end of that breath, I want you to open your eyes. And in front of you, you're going to see a path with nothing else around you other than a light and a warmth and a peacefulness. The peacefulness is so engulfing, you can't avoid it. The light is beautiful, it's warm, it's bright. Allow that light to come into you. Allow that light to refresh you or relax you, whatever it is that you need from that. Inhale it in, absorb it in your skin, absorb it through your feet, and just feel that peacefulness. Now you're going to start to walk forward down this path at a nice even pace, and for right now all you see is still the light and this peaceful warmth. Now as you keep walking, some of the light that's in front of you is going to start to dissipate, and as that starts to go away, you're going to begin to see scenery. But the scenery will be somewhere that is your favorite place to go, somewhere that you wish that you could just click your heels together like Dorothy and just go off to this beautiful, peaceful place that you love to be. And if you're not seeing anything at this point, it's completely fine. Hopefully you're still feeling the warmth and the light. So as you walk forward into this vision of this peaceful place that you love to be in, I want you to find a very comfortable place to sit. So whether that means you have to visualize a chair appearing, or you find a cozy spot under a tree, wherever this peaceful place would be, I want you to go ahead and get comfortable sitting somewhere within this peaceful place. Now, as we're sitting here, we're going to put some of the focus to the area around us. Whatever we're sitting on, try and really feel that within your actual body. Feel the heaviness of whatever it is that's holding you up. You know, is it a dense thing? Is it a light thing? Are you sitting under a tree and you can feel the bark? Are you sitting on a chair and you can feel what the chair is made out of? Are you on a dock? Are you in the sand? Feel tactily within this vision what it is that you're sitting on. Extend some of your awareness out around you and see what kind of noises and sounds that you hear. Now the peaceful light and the peaceful feeling that we had at the beginning of the path is now coming into you as though it's like a giant big sunshine orb. At least that's how I'm seeing it. So that's going to come into your space now, and it's going to settle with you. And in this space that you're in now, I want you just to remain here peacefully, breathing at a good, even pace. And during this time, I'm going to go ahead into doing the healing. And then I will let you know when that is done. But for now, just stay in this peaceful place. Allow the sunshine light and that warmth and that peace to just envelop you for a few moments while I do the healing. I'm going to let the healing continue to run. But now within your meditation spot that you're in, where you're comfortably sitting in your favorite space, I want you to now feel the presence of the person that has come in. There's someone that you respect and love. It could be from your family or just an acquaintance or friend that you had that's passed. And they're now going to be coming in to spend some time with you in this space that you've created and in this peace that you're sitting in. If this creates any anxiety for anyone, just take a deep breath and know that you are protected and safe, and it's okay to allow this presence to be there. If you can't see them, don't worry about it. Just allow it to happen the way it's going to happen. If you feel more than just the presence, if they begin to talk to you or interact with you, then go ahead and just take a few moments to interact back with them. Everyone will have a different experience. But I will give you a moment of just being quiet so that you can go ahead and feel this presence and what you experience with them. If you would like to spend a little longer time with this person, then feel free to do that. But for right now, I'm going to just have you say thank you to the person if you are done with your interaction. And then just allow them to leave, and you'll now be in your peaceful place. I want you to take a few deep breaths and just really soak in the feeling of this space, of this peace. When you're ready, I want you to open your eyes, and I want you to realize that the space that you're currently sitting in is just as peaceful as the space that you were just in your vision, and that you can create this type of peace anytime you want because you're already there. Some of you are still saying goodbye to people, so that's good. So when you're ready, just take a deep breath and open your eyes. And remember that this space is always available for you whenever you're feeling anxious or tense or confused. And our loved ones don't leave us. They're always available to us. You can call them in whenever you like. Ears are buzzing, my body's buzzing. I hope everyone's feeling good. Alright, I think everyone is out of the meditation now. It doesn't feel like anyone's still in there, so I hope you guys got some benefit from that. I hope it's long lasting. As always, I try to put that intention out there. For some of you that came in a little later, I was also bringing up that whenever we're put into a situation, especially of isolation that feels like it isn't in our control, that can bring up abandonment issues. So if you tend to have unresolved abandonment issues, then you may feel that coming in. So you just have to be really good with yourself. I mean, this is a really great time for self-care and recentering yourself, so that you can experience that. Eva says she was feeling sad. Were you feeling sad because of who came in to visit you, or just sad in general, Eva? Oh, and another point I was going to say with that too, if you're having any issues with the abandonment or the worry, just try not to worry and find solutions for whatever it is that you're experiencing. Because if you kind of put forth that energy to a productive energy, then it doesn't have to be so worrisome. So that's something that I do personally. If I start to worry, I tend not to be a worrier, but if I start to worry, I try to come up with, okay, well, how can I make a solution for this, make this easier? So that's something that's good for if you're dealing with any issues due to what's happening right now. Aw. That's very healing though, Eva. You're welcome, Eileen. You're welcome, Marla. Oh, good, Allison. Very good. Yay. My grandfather came in. He was telling me things are going to be okay. I have a little bit of a severe situation happening today, and I'm not quite sure how to tackle it, so it was nice for him to come in and kind of give me a good validation that things will be okay. So it wasn't my expected experience today, so I'm just trying to manage. But I'm glad you guys had good experiences. Good. You're welcome, Maureen. You're welcome, Teddy. I'm hoping to still be up your way at the end of April. Oh, good. I'm glad your arm feels better. Good. Good. Yes. Messages are good. Oh, Nana's going to always be around. I'll get to talk to her tomorrow. You're welcome, Eva. Hey, Kathleen. I didn't know you were in there. Good. I'm glad you felt it. Good. Good tears. Yes, Claudia. There are such a thing as good tears. Good and cleansing. Good. Good. Tears are good. I mean, we hold so much of this in. We're so used to holding it in, and we're so used to having to function, that when we give these, ourselves this moment to just release it, it's just so very cleansing. So I'm so glad that was a good takeaway from this experience. Oh, Nikki, that's so special. That's so special. Yay. They bring that in too. That could be a good meditation for you, is to feel that float for you. If you're feeling stressed out, just have your mammy come back in and do that for you again. That would be wonderful. Oh, yay, Betsy. I'm glad you got a hug from your parents. Yay, good. Good. That was a little twist at the end. I wasn't intending on doing that, but they kind of pulled that in at the last minute. So it's funny. Yes. Like, my dad is someone who's in the high risk category because he had a heart transplant. This will be 16 years, and now he has muscular dystrophy. So we are always kind of mindful about germs and the flu and stuff this time of year. So we do firsthand understand why, some certain restrictions need to be in place to try and help control what's happening. So we do have to be strong for others and find constructive ways to deal with having to be, cooped up or whatever it is that we have to do. So I know these responses can be delayed sometimes, so I don't want to bolt off too quickly. It's very good. Okay, so as the weeks go on, I may do this more. Today it worked out that I had the time. So if that, I just trust the opportunity will be available, and I'll pop on. I'll try and do a warning ahead of time just so you guys know. But hopefully I'll be able to just kind of pop in and do this more often, and just to try and help out, because I know I have the tools to do things, but some people don't, and I don't want to have anyone suffering through anything that they don't need to be suffering through. So I'm always happy to help you get connected. So, all right. Well, have a great Sunday. I hope that everyone can, keep busy, be happy, and do some good things for yourselves. All right. All right. I don't see any more comments popping up, so I'm going to go ahead and click the finish button. Have a wonderful Sunday, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Take care.